Hello, teacher.
Hello, man. How are you? Welcome to the class. How do you feel today?
I'm fine.
Sounds good to hear. Can you see me?
No, I can see a car.
Okay, let me see. Let me see. Let me see what's going on. So we can get started. Today we have many things to cover, which is gonna be very interesting. All right, so let's see here.
Tai nghe.
Can you see me?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so welcome to the class, man. As usual, it's a pleasure to have you right here. All right, so let me see. Let's just connect, plug in and plug out. Okay, man, so let's get it started. Ben, can you tell me what did we do in our previous lesson?
We've covered some exercise, made stories, and do things.
I'm afraid that your webcam, let me see. I'm afraid that you're caught like in between. All right, so let me see. Okay, well, Ben, like I said before, so look at that. Let me share my screen to you.
Sao lại hết pin vào lúc này?
Okay, let's get it started, all right? What time did Omar arrive the school?
It's a listening test. Why do you ask me this?
Let me see. Let me give me just 1 second. Give me a second. Oh, that's not the exercise. Sorry about that. Sorry, that's not the exercise. I'm sorry, man. Okay. It's not the part I was looking for whatsoever. All right, that is a one. Look at that, man. Look at this, man. So this is the speaking part of a test that I wanted to cover, which I was confused about. All right. Look at this. Do you like different ways of traveling? And you can tell me yes or not, or why do you like this type kind of transfer? Which one of these means of transport do you like, and why?
I like car because it's kind of easy to travel.
All right. And what about plane? Do you like planes?
Yes, it's really fast.
It's really fast, and also they give you some snack when you go there. When you
No,
travel,
they are too expensive.
oh, they are expensive. It
Yes.
de- it depends where you're going. Okay.
No, the
What?
ticket is always expensive and I hate it.
Oh, right. Which country? Which countries have you traveled?
No, rather than Vietnam, inside my country.
Oh, have you been taking internal flights?
No, only external.
Only external, which means to another country.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. Internal flights, I've got about 11 of them.
All right. Let's see. Let's continue. Give me a second. Okay. This is the next part of this activity band. Look at there. So here, this is what we are going to do in this task. If you want, you can use the chat box, however you want to do it. But let me tell you what we're going to do in this exercise. This is a writing part of the test. So you're
I'm on
going,
a computer. I'm using a computer.
oh, nice. Sounds good to hear. You are now in a computer, right?
Yes.
Okay, so look at that. We have here two assignments, all right? The first one I want you to do, let me see, is this one. Wow, did I lose the page? Okay,
What is this book? What's this book? What is it named? Simply cat. Oh, I hate cat
yeah,
book.
yeah, that's just a test preparation course. Okay, you're going on a school trip to Iceland. I want you to
But
write
when
in
will I stop doing tests?
shortly, shortly. But that's easy. That's a piece of cake. I think you can do it. Nothing difficult. So that's just for the preparation course. Because you may come across, all right, with you may come across with that during the test. Like I said, you are going on a school trip to Iceland. So then you need to I want you to write an email to your English friends, to your English friend Bobby. Let's say that your friend is Bobby. Obviously you may not know any Bobby, maybe yes, maybe no. And then in that email, yes, that's right, you're gonna tell Bobby how you feel about the trip, say what clothes you will take with you, and suggest a time to meet at the airport. So with this, it takes 25 words, but I really want over 30 because you're gonna have like more time to express yourself. I'm saying 30, even it says 25, because you can have a minimum of 10 words at the beginning, 10 words in the middle, and 10 words at the end of the email for the closing part. So what I want you to do is a well structured email to see what's going on.
Sounds. Is Iceland cold? Is Iceland cold?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes,
It's
man.
cold?
You hear me?
Yes.
It's to a trip. Yeah, it's a trip. All right, a trip to Iceland. Remember to well structure, Ben. Remember to well structure, all right, the ideas. The coordination of the ideas is gonna be crucial. It's gonna be a crucial element of this class, all right?
My name from translate from Vietnamese to English is Ice. I don't know why I am named it like that.
You mean like the translation of your name is Ice?
My name's translation to English is Ice. I don't know why.
Oh my goodness. All right, then what is gonna be the translation for my name? All right, in Vietnamese.
Wait. Hmm.
Let me see. Can you read it?
Hmm. It's still your name.
Let me check it. All right. Hi, Bobby. I am going to a school trip to Iceland. Let me see. Um, I'm not seeing. I don't say that it's bad, but there is something that like appeals my attention. You know, the introduction. When you open up an email, it's like the introduction needs to be dear so and so. This is Ben. I hope you're fine. And yeah, you have hi, but it's like looks different. Looks like instead of being an email at the beginning, it looks like a conversation. The closing is okay. The development is okay. The problem here is with the beginning. The only thing I'm gonna ask you to do here is to change the beginning. The beginning usually needs to be like, dear so and so. This is then your name, and then or you address your name. Then you go ahead to the reason of your contact with that person. So just keep this in mind, all right? Always keep that in mind when you write an email. Just make sure that you're addressing that person, and also the greeting at first. You have a greeting, you do, but you actually for an email, I think it should be dear so and so, dear Ben, dear certain person, and that's gonna work. That is going to work like that. All right, so let's continue. Bang. So now we have a following exercise. This one is a reading. It is okay. This is what we are going to do here. Give me a minute. Okay, this one. So we're gonna find the answers over here. Look at there. So we're going to understand this more than anything else. What I want you to do is to understand, and I'm also going to ask you a few good questions, probably the ones of the multiple choice, but probably I would like to see your understanding, your skills, all right, to be able to understand information. So not necessarily I have to go through the exam questions, but to understand, because usually in most of those test preparations, so then you are obligated pretty much to analyze. And this is what I want you to be able to do, to be able to understand, to decode information, to analyze. And then after that, you may be able to, um, all right, to decode very complex tests. So here we have this story, which is Govey the Amazing Beach Fish by Tim Barnett student. So I want you to read that. We're going to understand what's going on. And here I have a couple of questions for you so that you can understand all my questions. And you can answer to me all the questions I have. So let's get it started. As part of a recent school project, you can start from there. All right, let's read. and analyze this part, Ben. Are you reading, Ben? Because I'm afraid that your mic is mute. I'm not listening to evaluate the reading.
Copy The Amazing Beach Fish by Tim Barnett, student. As part of a recent school project, I read many articles in newspaper, magazines, and on the internet about how much plastic there is in the world. It is in the sea, in rivers, and on the land. It is everywhere. Plastic kills thousands of birds, fish, and animals, and the problem is getting worse and worse. People think that by year 2050, there will become more pieces of plastic in the sea than fish. If you walk on the beach, you can see that this is true. On some beaches, there is plastic everywhere. Of course, this problem is much worse in the summer when tourists spend lots of time on the beach and, sadly, many of them are too lazy to take the rubbish home with them or at least put it in a rubbish bin. I also read that people at one local beach in the Mediterranean decide to do something about this problem. Instead of trying to put lots of ugly rubbish bags on the beach, they made a huge fish bigger than a person and put it on the beach. The fish has a big open mouth and you can see inside it. There is a big sign on the fish saying, I am Gobby the fish and I love eating rubbish. The fish is actually beautiful and looks like a piece of art, but it has a very important reason for being on the beach. People like to feed it with plastic bottles, paper, tin cans, and any other rubbish they have. When it is full, it is emptied, and then people can put the rubbish in it again. Now that Gobby lives on the beach, there is no rubbish there at all. This is a very clever way to make people keep the beaches clean and looks good too. It also saves a lot of money. So the question is, why isn't there a Gobby on every beach on the world?
Okay, here is the question for you as well. Why isn't there a govy on every beach in the world?
Because people is just too lazy to make another Gobby.
Because people are very too lazy to make another like Gavin. What do you think about taking care of the beaches?
It's good for the natures and ourselves too.
Let me see. And what are the environmental benefits? I'm saying the environmental benefits that it has, all right, for people to, what are the environmental benefits that it has for people to be able to, let's say, the environmental benefits for people to be able to understand, I mean, to be able to take care of the beaches. How important is this for us to avoid plastic? Listen to this, plastic all around the beaches. What are the first, what are the benefits? Second, I'm gonna ask you now after you answer to me.
But I don't know how to answer this question. I can't think about it.
Oh, you don't know how to answer this question. Do you understand the context, or it's because the question is complex for you?
The question.
Is complex itself?
It's I don't know. I don't understand the question.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you again so you can understand it. It's easy. Like I said, Ben, For example, environment, nature. What are the benefits for the nature when people clean beaches
Wait,
all around?
I have to go. Wait a
Sorry?
minute.
You say you're going to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay, Ben, if you are still at the bathroom, please rejoin because the meeting is going to end. I want you to rejoin, all right? The matter is that environmental things environmental things, all right? The way how things are structured, the way how beaches are being taken care of, it helps our nature in many ways. Okay, so let's see here. All right, the question here was it also saves a lot of money. I like the part where it says now that Gabby lives on the beach, there is no rubbish there at all. And this is a very clever way to make people to keep the beaches clean. It looks good too. It also saves a lot of money. So the question is, why isn't there a Gobi on every beach in the world? That is a good question to know.